Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Shocking moment: teen moans, "It's not murder," as he's arrested for gunning down his family and plotting school shooting. A killer teen moaned, "It's not murder," in shocking bodycam footage as he was arrested for shooting dead his family. Nicholas Prosper was held by cops after executing his mum Juliana Prosper, 48, brother Kyle Prosper, 16, and sister Giselle Prosper, 13. The 18-year-old could be heard in police bodycam footage winging, "It's not murder," repeatedly as he was handcuffed. Police found he had blood on his hands, clothes, and glasses, and was inappropriately cheerful when he was snared. Prosper had left his family members to die in their home in Luton, Bedfordshire, to carry out a cold, deliberate, and without sympathy massacre at his old primary school. Officers discovered a loaded shotgun discovered in bushes nearby, alongside more than 30 cartridges, one for each child Prosper planned to kill. He had chillingly written, "Kill all," on a diagram that showed the early years classroom at St. Joseph's. The triple killer was thankfully foiled by police before he could fulfill his warped fantasy. Prosper has now been jailed for life with a minimum term of 49 years after pleading guilty to 3 counts of murder. He also admitted a number of other offenses, including possession of a shotgun with intent to endanger life, possession of a bladed article in a public place, and purchasing or acquiring a shotgun without a certificate. Police had swarmed the home at around 5:03 am after neighbors heard loud bangs that sounded like shots being fired. Officers discovered Juliana and 2 of her 4 children dead inside the flat, having all been shot in the head. Kyle had also been stabbed more than 100 times, while Giselle was found under a table as though she had been trying to hide. He fired 7 shots in total, the first being a test shot on a teddy bear in his bedroom, meaning he would have stopped to reload twice. Officers found blood splattered throughout the flat, with Kyle shot and stabbed in the kitchen. His sister was discovered in the living room of the property, and mum Juliana was in the hallway. The court heard Prosper originally planned to kill his family in their sleep, then remain in the flat with their bodies until the primary school had filled up with children. But his murderous plan was interrupted when his loved ones realized something was terribly wrong and challenged him. This led to an extended, violent struggle, the prosecutor said. Prosper later told the medical practitioner that he wanted to shoot and rape Giselle, but his mum messed it up by waking up. Following his arrest, Prosper made a string of disturbing comments in cell, including, "Are you capable of what I have done?" He also said, "There was no choice, I had to do it." A few days later, on September 17, he chillingly told a prison nurse, "I wish I had killed more." After the horror, it emerged loner Prosper had a twisted internet history and had plotted the attack for over a year. He had shared a number of vile videos leading up to the killings on social media, where he defended pedophiles and necrophilia. Prosper also pored over previous school shootings, including the 1999 Columbine High School massacre. At the time, he was showing a deep alienation from normal life and interest in the darkest sides of humanity. The court heard Prosper had undiagnosed autism spectrum disorder, ASD, but displayed extreme lack of empathy with others and an extreme lack of remorse that cannot be explained by ASD alone. He emailed a woman whose child had been murdered, asking to see pictures of them. Prosper also accessed one site that showed videos of people's final moments before they died, but was banned after making pro-pedo comments. In the months leading up to the triple murder, Prosper imitated firing a gun at the family home where he killed his family. He had filmed himself in the kitchen of the flat prowling around in a bright yellow bucket hat and jacket. Smirking at the camera, the teen menacingly held up a piece of wood to imitate a large gun as he pretended to fire. Prosper then pointed the weapon through an open door and said "bang," as though he was firing at someone not in the shot. He hatched his barbaric plan by researching how to fake a firearms certificate around a year before the horror. The court was told Prosper was continuously on his phone between midnight and 4 a.m. on the morning of the triple murder. He searched for shotgun injuries to the neck, as well as other sadistic terms. These included: Prosper also searched for the murder of Sarah Everard. This plot was put into practice on September 12, the day before the fatal shooting, when he picked up the shotgun in a car park. The seller had been deceived by his high-quality forgery of a shotgun license, the court heard. Prosper had messaged him on a gun website after seeing the weapon on sale for £450 and offered to pay him £600 if cartridges were included. Footage showed the teen approaching the seller and shaking hands before taking hold of the weapon. It is believed he was forced to move his plans forward when his mum got suspicious. The twisted teen also had an obsession with a child character called Clementine from the Walking Dead video game. In one clip posted after the killings, he told the camera, "I am the chosen one, chosen by Clementine. I am guided as Christians are guided by Jesus Christ." He also threatened Sister Giselle over her incorrect choice on the game. Prosper set out his murderous plan in documents that were later seized by police. He outlined how he wanted the time to cannibalize my family and rape a woman at knife point before the shooting. The teen added, Prosper finished the chilling checklist by writing, "One of the biggest events ever." Prosper said, "On June 30, my sister decided to make the incorrect choices on episode 1 of season 1 of the Walking Dead games, and for that her face will be mutilated further than necessary." Hours later, the monster fatally shot Giselle in the head along with his mum and brother. It can now be revealed that Prosper had a sick desire to carry out Britain's worst mass shooting by opening fire at a primary school. The teen wanted to achieve lasting notoriety and told a prison psychiatrist he wanted to be more famous than Sandy Hook school shooter Adam Lanza, who killed 26 people in the U.S. Prosper also wanted to imitate and even surpass other mass killers around the world. Prosecutor Timothy Cray Casey said, "He understood his plans, if realized, would bring about the greatest number of deaths in a school or other mass shooting in the United Kingdom, and possibly even in the United States of America." Prosper had written a chilling note that told how this would be one of the biggest events ever. The court was told he was not just play acting or fantasizing, and that what drove him on most was the desire to be famous or infamous as a mass killer. Paying tribute to Kyle, Giselle, and Juliana, their devastated family said, "Julie was a strong, loving mother to her 4 beautiful children, who were her absolute world. In her spare time, she was a keen athlete and enjoyed raising money for charity. She was always putting others first. Kyle was a kind and funny young man who loved football and boxing. He was creative and thriving on TikTok, a big talent with massive potential. Kyle's friends were his everything. Giselle was a beautiful soul and caring young girl. She liked to laugh lots and loved her family and big brothers. She was so lovable with an infectious smile. She was also an exceptional pupil at school and was loved dearly by her friends in year 9.